Okay, this is my first time making a video. Never really done this before, but maybe once when I was making like something for supporters, or I made this one video, but that's about it. It's irrelevant. But I just really wanted to express my heart. I just felt like writing wasn't enough, and sharing it with one or two friends just wasn't enough. Like, I feel the urgency just to let out just everything the Lord's been doing in my own heart this past season. Not everything, but at least like a part of it. And it's just been amazing. Just the love and the truth of who He is and how He sees me and the way that I viewed Him and the way that I just thought everything was, and realizing that it's really not that way. Like, things are not the way that I grew up thinking that they were. God is not the same way that I grew up thinking that He was. And to know God your whole life, somebody that you love, somebody that is very dear and precious to you, and to come to realize that He is not who you thought that He was. What is that? How does that happen? Can you imagine living with somebody your whole life, someone that you love, that you talk to almost on a daily basis, and then come to find out one day you had no idea who they were, like at all? Like at all? You didn't know how they really felt about you. You didn't know what they really were saying about you. You didn't know like the plans that they had for you to, for you and them to be together. I mean, that's like Him planning a vacation. I mean, imagine your spouse or somebody planning a vacation, and it's to this great place and it's your favorite, and all these types of things, and you never knew about it. I've wept over this. I have been up and down, and I've been weeping. I probably have cried more this past season than ever before in my entire life in one season. I'm normally not one just to cry at the drop of a hat, but as the Lord just began to just reveal truths to my own heart over and over again, it was just, I started to believe them. I started to believe that what He was saying about me was true in a real way. And it's changed my life. I remember hearing Deborah Hebert. She's one of the amazing women of God here, and she said during one of her messages, she's like, somebody was looking at her, and somebody was just like, wow, he really likes her and she really gets it. And I was like, wow, what does that look like? Like, what does that look like? What does the heart of God look like? What does it look like to be wounded by love? Like, what is that? What does that look like? What does that mean? We say around here, oh, that we would have a free heart, that we would love Him freely. What does that look like? Like, how do we love Him freely? What does a free heart look like? For real. Like, for real. Like, to be free to love Him. And just the joy, I mean, I can feel a part of that. I mean, I've been going through the ringer, and I can feel just a part of that, but I don't really know what that looks like. Like, I don't. I'm praying for it now, and I feel like the Lord's just saying, like, okay, you're on the right track. You're praying for it. Good. Keep praying for it. But in total retrospect, I just feel like this is really amazing. And this is a blessing, and I'm really undone. I really am. I'm really undone by who God says that I am and what He thinks about me. I still don't know. I mean, don't think that I'm making this and I know, I don't. I don't know completely, but I'm at least on the journey of knowing, and I pray that it's a lifetime. I know that it will be a lifetime, because God's never done with us. Shelley said in her message, we had chapel this past Thursday, and it was amazing. It was all on the same road. It's amazing when the Lord keeps you on this same road that you're going down, to begin with. If you want to close something that you're doing, you pick up a book, and the book is right back where you left off, and then, you go to a chapel service or whatever, and you hear a sermon, and the preacher's picking right back up where the book left off, and you're sitting there going, what is going on? You have my attention, Lord. I'm listening. I mean, even I'm dull. Even the dullest of us, we're listening. Okay, God, what are you saying? And not only is it important to know that he's speaking to us, but it's what he's speaking to us about. Can you imagine being hounded down by the Holy Spirit just for him to tell you, I love you, and I really want you to get it? That, to me, is just amazing.